From WFAA-TV, the spirit of Texas. This is Good Morning Texas in high definition.
We're doing a plumbing segment today, so I have a plumbing story
okay, the
for you.
plumbing story is?
One of the twins put a little floaty fish down the toilet a couple of weeks ago, so it's affected the way that the toilet is flushing, right? So I go in with the auger, the little long snake thing.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to save 50
Brenda
bucks.
and an auger.
I'm trying to save 50 bucks on not having the plumber come out. Anyhow, I get the whole doggone auger stuck in the toilet.
There you go.
So I had to call the plumber anyway.
There you go.
I had to
Ends up compounding
everything.
things.
I know, but here I am yanking this thing out. Anyway, said all that to
It's
say.
tough being a teen idol, isn't it?
We've got Carissa Richardson is here from Benjamin Franklin Plumbing. She's going to introduce us to the Noritz tankless water heater. You're going to like this because you can have instant hot water and not have to pay so much in your hot water bill.
Yeah.
And coming up next, a new way to conserve hot water in your home. Carissa Richardson from Benjamin Franklin Plumbing shows us how the Noritz tankless water heater works. Now, if you're watching us in Westlake, Weatherford, or Waxahachie, good morning, Texas. We all understand the importance of conserving water, especially during the drought. So other than watering your yard on a night schedule or watching what you use in your home, what else can you do to save water and energy? Carissa Richardson from Benjamin Franklin Plumbing is here this morning to introduce us to the Noritz tankless water heater. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I happen to know about this tankless water heater.
Good.
What a tremendous thing to do, and it's relatively new here in the United States.
It is. It's been around 55 years. Noritz actually developed the technology, and they're the world leader. So we think it's the best product on the market, so that's why we install it.
What took so long for it to come here?
Well, we've never been energy conscious, you know, in America. We've never had to be. We had this great,
live it up, baby.
great abundance of natural resources, and we didn't have to worry about it. And now that's changing.
Yeah.
And we're really conscious of those things, and we want to save energy and save water.
Now, this is a really interesting concept to get your head around. So listen closely. Carissa, explain exactly what this waterless tank is.
Right, okay. It's a flow-through heater. As the water flows through the heater, it heats it. So it's an on-demand heater, which means that it only holds about a quart of water, not 50 gallons, and you're not heating 50 gallons of water 24 hours a day.
That's it, because the traditional hot water heater, you're heating that entire tank, and you may only use a quarter of it. So with the Noritz, you're heating what you're using, basically, right?
Correct, and we call it endless hot water. You're never going to run out. If you have a large spa tub, or if you want to fill your swimming pool with water, with hot water, you can do that because you never run out. It's on demand.
Now, a couple of weeks ago, we talked about the other device that gives you instant hot water. Do you have the same effects with this, or do you have to let the water run a while before it heats up?
Okay, that was the Grundfos comfort system, and that is instant hot water. This is endless hot water.
Okay.
So it's two different technologies, and you can put them together and have both, have the best of both worlds.
Okay, so you'll need both. So,
well, you may want both.
Yeah. Well, because you want to save you don't want to throw away water.
Exactly.
And you don't want to waste energy heating up too much water.
Well, we tell people that you turn your car off when you're not driving, but that water heater is running 24 hours a day, so it should be turned off.
Right.
And also, because it only holds about a quart of water, your home is much less likely to flood.
And we hear horror stories about hot water heaters flooding over.
We do. We hear that all the time, especially if it's in a second-story attic and the water heater fails, then you've got everything down below flooded. So there's a lot of great things.
And then that sediment that sets up in the bottom of the water heater, do you have that concern with these?
No, you don't. And these heaters last much longer than a tank type heater.
About how long do they last?
Well, 20 plus years. We warranty them for 10 years, parts and labor, but they're compartmentalized. So if one part fails, it's computerized. You just take that out and put in another. So you're never going to buy a hot water heater again. So that's what's really cool about it.
Wow. Now, you encourage people who are doing new builds to get these. It's quite expensive to replace the old one, isn't it?
Really, I encourage everyone to check into it. Anyone can have tankless technology, and they normally pay for themselves in about 3 years just in your energy cost, your energy savings. So it's really a great product, and we have what we call a tankless water heater evaluation where we send a licensed plumber out for free
Okay.
to look at your home and tell you exactly what you would need for a tankless installation.
So if someone's hot water heater just went out, and hopefully
Good
it did
timing.
not. Yeah. But it might be worth the phone call to find out if your home can be retrofitted for this type of device.
Absolutely. It depends on how your house is piped.
Okay.
So the plumber actually has to come in and see how it's piped and make recommendations to you. But there's no charge for that. So
And you're going to put it in the same space where that huge 10-gallon tank was
it's a
set?
space saver. Often you can mount it on the wall or inside
Really?
or outside your home.
So you could turn that closet where the hot water heater is now into storage for all your sewing or something.
I think it should be a shoe closet, personally.
Yeah, I
think that's your
agree.
shoe closet.
I
But it
agree.
saves a lot of space as well, so it's really good technology.
Okay, I got to ask you the tough question now. How much more expensive are they than the traditional type?
It's going to cost about twice as much as a regular tank type heater,
Okay.
but last probably twice as long and pay for itself in about 3 years in energy savings.
And with the cost of electricity and gas these days?
Absolutely. That's the big thing. It's going to save you so much energy. Now, these heaters really should be natural gas or propane. So if you have an all-electric home, those units are not really energy efficient. So you
Really?
should have natural gas or propane to have a tankless heater.
That's why my bill's so high.
Well, could be. Could be.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Carissa. It's
You're
always good to see
welcome.
you. For
Thank you,
more
Brenda.
information, log on to BenjaminFranklinPlumbing.com or call 866-867-5309. 866